Okay, so we're asked in dot E1 here to work out the length of the path here, okay, which is the edge, okay, of the pyramid here, rising up. In order to do that, we need to use the information here, and they tell us it's a square base, don't they? So the length and width are the same when it's a square base, naturally. So I can put 230 there, okay? They also tell me the height of this pyramid is 146. So that's, when they say height, obviously that's the vertical, yeah? Not the path here, because that's on a slant, yeah? So it's the vertical height they're talking about there from the center, yeah? So it's dotted down from the apex all the way to the center of that pyramid. Now what we can do, okay, a few different calculations, we'll get there quite quickly, and they will involve using Pythagoras, because if you look at the square base here, okay, you hopefully see that this is a right angle, okay, right, because it is a square base, and you can see then that we've got a triangle here, yeah, with that diagonal. So with a triangle, okay, and a right angle in that triangle, I can use Pythagoras' theorem, so I can square both of these sides, add them, and then obviously square root to give me the diagonal. Okay, so with Pythagoras we use the formula, don't we? C squared is a squared plus b squared. So we've got 230 squared plus 230 squared. Okay, so if I do that on my calculator, it comes out to be 105,800. To get C then, I've got to square root that, obviously. And I get out 325.269. So we'll round that to 0.3 maybe. Okay, so that's what it is in terms of meters. Now that is the diagonal, isn't it? Okay, that's what I worked out there, the diagonal, all the way across, okay, to be 325.3. But in order to work out the path, what I need to do is work out what half this diagonal is, okay, so I need to work out that length there, if this makes sense, okay, half of that diagonal. So quite simply, all I've got to do now is divide this by 2, okay, so if I do that on my calculator, I'll just press ants, divide by 2. Comes out to be 162.6 meters. Okay, so then I've got half the diagonal. Now I can then focus on the upright triangle. Okay, so in the shape, if we look at the upright triangle where you've got the hypotenuse being this path, and then you've got the base being half the diagonal, and then you've got the height being the height of the pyramid. So I've done a sketch of it here to see it a little bit better. So what I need to do now is write 162.6 in there, okay, for half the diagonal. And I've got that sort of triangle that's standing upright there, okay, with this being the center height of the pyramid, okay. So I can work out now the path, again, just by using Pythagoras. So I'll just need to square. So in this case now I need to square this, and I need to square the other one. Okay, so I can work out my c squared there. That comes out to be 47754.76. To get c then, I'm going to square root all that. And I get my answer out to be 218.5 meters. Okay, so that's the length there of that path.